Hello, and welcome to my channel. I love all things frugal, prepping and growing, and enjoy bringing you snippets of information on these topics. Today we take a glimpse into the frugal and prepper world of the Amish, and how their skills will see them through in even the most extreme emergency. These communities live in times gone by. They embrace the simplicity of how life used to be. They are hardworking, skilled, and don't take life for granted. And while we may not want to become a member of their community, it would be very useful to look at how they live, which might just help us survive should we find ourselves displaced or in a particular emergency crisis situation. The Amish will survive. They have the skill set and know-how, and there are great lessons to be learnt from them. So are you ready to delve into an old-fashioned world that will show you how to survive in an emergency? Okay, let's go. Horse-drawn buggies, a symbol of a simpler, slower-paced life. Oil lamps casting a warm glow, illuminating homes with a gentle, timeless light. The image of the Amish often evokes a sense of stepping back in time, to an era where life was less complicated. But beneath this picturesque exterior lies a way of life that holds valuable lessons for us all, particularly when it comes to preparedness and resilience. The Amish aren't preparing for a hypothetical doomsday. They're living in a way that makes them inherently resilient, ready to face everyday challenges with grace. By understanding their approach, we can glean insights to navigate our own challenges with greater confidence and calm, learning to prioritize what truly matters. The Amish are not a monolithic group, but their communities share core values that shape their daily lives, creating a strong sense of identity and purpose. Foremost among these is a deep commitment to simplicity, self-sufficiency, and community, which guides their every decision and action. They eschew many modern conveniences, relying instead on traditional skills and close-knit social structures that foster mutual support and cooperation. This deliberate way of life, often misunderstood, is the foundation of their remarkable preparedness, enabling them to thrive in a rapidly changing world. It's easy to romanticize the Amish way of life, but it's important to approach it with respect and understanding, recognizing the depth of their commitment. Their choices aren't about rejecting modernity, they're about upholding values they hold dear, such as faith, family, and community. By examining their practices, not through a lens of judgment, but with an eye for learning, we can discover practical strategies to enhance our own readiness for whatever life throws our way, drawing inspiration from their enduring wisdom and resilience. The Amish commitment to simplicity isn't about deprivation. It's a conscious choice to focus on what truly matters in life. It's about prioritizing values and principles over material excess. By minimizing reliance on complex systems, they build inherent resilience into their lives, creating a buffer against the uncertainties of the modern world. Consider their relationship with energy. Without electricity, they're not vulnerable to power outages or the instability of the grid. They heat their homes with wood, a renewable resource they manage themselves, ensuring warmth and comfort through their own efforts. This self-reliance extends to many aspects of their lives, from energy to daily chores. They grow their own food, raise livestock, and cultivate a deep connection with the land. They also build their own furniture, creating beautiful and functional pieces that last for generations. These aren't just quaint traditions, they're practical skills that ensure their basic needs are met regardless of external circumstances, fostering a sense of security and independence. In an increasingly interconnected world, the Amish remind us of the power of self-sufficiency and the peace it can bring. This isn't to say we should all abandon modern conveniences, but there's value in balancing technology with traditional skills. We can learn from their example by cultivating basic skills. Learning to garden, make simple repairs, or even build something with our own hands. Preserving food can empower us to be more self-reliant and prepared for any situation. These skills not only enhance our preparedness, but also foster a sense of urgency, accomplishment, and a deeper connection to our daily lives. The Amish understand that true preparedness is not an individual pursuit. It's a collective endeavor, deeply rooted in their way of life. Their communities are bound by a shared sense of responsibility and mutual aid, ensuring that no one is left behind. When a bond needs raising, everyone pitches in, bringing their unique skills and strengths to the task. If a family faces hardship, the community rallies around them, providing both emotional and practical support. This spirit of cooperation is essential in times of crisis, where every hand and heart counts. When a storm hits, neighbors help neighbors clear debris, repair damage, and share resources, demonstrating resilience and unity. There's no waiting for outside assistance. They rely on each other, knowing that their collective strength and solidarity will see them through. This sense of community is something we can all cultivate in our own lives, fostering a network of support and trust. Get to know your neighbors, build relationships based on trust and mutual support, and create a safety net for everyone. Join local groups or initiatives that foster a sense of belonging and collective action. In an increasingly individualistic world, strong communities are our greatest asset in times of need, providing strength and resilience. The Amish reverence for tradition isn't about clinging to the past, it's about preserving practical knowledge that has stood the test of time. Their skills in carpentry, blacksmithing, sewing, and farming are more than just trades. They're lifelines in emergencies. When a storm fells trees, their carpentry skills come to the fore, allowing them to rebuild homes and structures. Their ability to repair tools and equipment ensures they can continue to function even when supply chains are disrupted. These skills, often overlooked in modern society, are invaluable assets in times of disruption. While we may not all become master craftspeople, we can all benefit from learning basic hands-on skills. Take a course, watch tutorials, or find a mentor. Knowing how to fix a leaky faucet, change a tire, or sew a button can make a world of difference when it matters most. The larder and the land, food security, the Amish way. The Amish understand that food security is fundamental to preparedness. Their gardens are not just hobbies, they're essential sources of sustenance. They preserve their harvest through canning, pickling, and drying, ensuring they have food available year-round. Their livestock provide meat, dairy, and eggs, further reducing their reliance on external sources. This intimate connection to the land and the ability to provide for their own nutritional needs are cornerstones of their resilience. While not everyone has the space or resources for large-scale farming, we can all take steps to enhance our food security. Start a garden, even if it's just a few pots on a balcony. Learn basic food preservation techniques. Support local farmers and producers. These small steps can make a big difference in times of uncertainty. Health and healing. Traditional wisdom for emergencies. The Amish approach to health combines traditional remedies with practical knowledge. They rely heavily on herbal medicine, passed down through generations, to treat common ailments. Their understanding of natural remedies allows them to address many health concerns without relying solely on modern medicine. This isn't to say they eschew modern healthcare. They recognize its importance in serious situations. However, their reliance on traditional wisdom provides them with a first line of defense, especially when access to healthcare is limited. While we should always consult with healthcare professionals, we can learn from their approach by exploring natural remedies for common ailments. Learning basic first aid and CPR can also be empowering, equipping us to handle minor injuries and emergencies. Perhaps the most important aspect of Amish preparedness is their mindset. Their faith and their way of life foster a deep sense of acceptance and resilience. They understand that life is unpredictable and that challenges are inevitable. This acceptance isn't about passivity. It's about facing difficulties with a calm determination. They don't panic when things go wrong. They rely on their faith, their community, and their skills to navigate the storm. This mindset of resilience is something we can all cultivate. Practice mindfulness, focus on what you can control, and build strong support networks. These practices can help us weather life's storms with greater equanimity. The Amish approach to preparedness isn't just about surviving emergencies, it's about thriving in the face of them. Their way of life, built on simplicity, community, and self-reliance, fosters a deep sense of connection, purpose, and resilience. They don't view preparedness as a chore or a source of anxiety, it's woven into the fabric of their daily lives. This allows them to face challenges not with fear, but with a quiet confidence that comes from knowing they have the skills, resources, and support to overcome them. This holistic approach to preparedness is something we can all learn from. It's not just about stockpiling supplies, it's about cultivating a lifestyle that fosters resilience, connection, and a deep sense of peace. While we may not embrace the Amish way of life in its entirety, we can glean valuable lessons to enhance our own preparedness. Start by identifying areas where you're overly reliant on complex systems. Could you learn to grow some of your own food? Could you acquire basic repair skills? Next, focus on building community. Get to know your neighbors, volunteer your time, and participate in local initiatives. Strong communities are essential for resilience. Finally, cultivate a mindset of acceptance and resilience. Life is unpredictable, but we can face challenges with greater calm and confidence when we have the skills, resources, and support to navigate them. The Amish remind us that preparedness is not about living in fear. It's about embracing a lifestyle that fosters resilience, self-reliance, and community. It's about facing the unknown with the quiet confidence that comes from knowing you have the skills, resources, and support to weather any storm. Start small. Learn a new skill, connect with your neighbors, and cultivate a mindset of calm determination. Embrace the journey, and remember that every step you take towards greater preparedness is a step towards a more resilient and fulfilling life. Every effort counts. Well, that's it, folks. If the resilience of the Amish can rub off even just a little on you, then you are on your way to becoming more self-reliant. Thank you for taking the time to watch. If you would like to see more video, please consider subscribing so we can grow my channel and get to more like-minded people. If you liked the video, then please hit the like button. This helps YouTube know to show it to others and again, helps us grow. And lastly, I'd love to hear some of your own stories. Drop me a line down below. Bye for now, here's more videos that may be of interest.